I'm sort of having some kind of rejection feeling. Uh-oh. What's up, everybody? This is Purple Sapphire speaking to you guys, and I have this kind of thought that's coming up into my head. Not that I'm saying that I actually would say that it's going to be a little bit off nonsense, off topic, off whatsoever, or anything else like that. I don't know. Everything is going to be a little bit uneasy for at least a moment. So, in that case, let's just get to the point. Today's Sapphire Thoughts. There's something going on in rejection and isolation. I talked about this in my Tumblr account, that I said I feel isolated and rejected all at the same time. Most likely in Society Reasons right now and into my YouTube stuff. So you get the idea. I would say I was an isolated person because not only would I say that I'm obviously a private person most of the time, but I also don't get around with people that much. Mainly it's because I don't know how to communicate with people. And for people who aren't really good communicators for apparent reasons, you may see yourself in a social anxiety moment. Not going to be possible. I would say that, but it's going to be really, well, something. I mean, nobody else would even care about that kind. And everyone else will be as, I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm really, really confused. And rejection. Let's just say I get rejected a lot from society. Not from academics, not from pursuing my own dream, not for anything else that's going to be in particular of that. I don't know. Everything else is going to be like a fantasy kind. I honestly get rejected a lot through society. Mainly it's because I'm the weird kind of typical personality that I actually have, and all of a sudden everyone else will be like, oh wow, Sav, what are you thinking? Everyone else dislikes you. People don't actually dislike me for what I'm doing, but they often see me as the weird kind of person that I actually am, and that's legit. I am the kind of person who is always the kind of person that acts a little bit annoying. Not to say that it's going to be really annoying, but I'm particularly annoying when you meet me. Which is a possibility that it's not going to happen most of the time, because I'm obviously rambling all over the place, so in that case I should be more careful about that, so expect that to happen, which is possibly a rare case that this is going to happen. I don't know. I honestly hated it when people would say that they're going to go all around the place, and then all of a sudden you get rejected. Ouch. Well, I would say that isolation and rejection are basically two similar things, but they work in a different ways. And I understand that because everyone else has that kind of feeling. Like, you get isolated because society rejects you for occasional reasons, and this is why you became the worst communicator that everyone else has. No offense to yourselves. But you've got to at least admit that communication is one of the hardest things that I have to do besides, writing, reading, and I don't know what else, but I'm pretty sure sign language is one of them, which is possibly communication, so yeah, that's true. I don't understand why people have to be, isolated because, well, I've learned this in psychology before, and isolation means that someone actually, has to put you in a small room. This is for example, by the way. This is an example of how it goes. You were locked up in your small room, and then all of a sudden people were just like, nah, you can do that. I've seen a video like this before, and then all of a sudden this girl is totally isolated for about, I don't know how long. When she was born, and then she was 5 years old then, all of a sudden, I just realized that she wasn't potty trained that well. She didn't eat, and of course, she's going to be staying there in a dark room with no lights to cover her. And then all of a sudden, her parents will be like, nah, you can't do this. Oh my god, I am really horrified about what's going to happen. I mean, of course, I lock myself in the room most of the time, but that doesn't mean that I'm actually isolated from communities, which is a rare chance that would happen because I always get stuck in communities that makes me part of it. Which is why my nickname is known as the Silent Shadow, because I'm the shadow of the community that used to be silent. And you may be thinking, Saf, people can speak into their own shadows. Well, they cannot speak, but why are you saying they can? I'm saying this because there are some shadows that can speak, and you'll see that in my Tumblr post. I'll put that in the description below. I said this before, and isolation and rejection can harm people, especially rejection, because if you get rejected, your heart's gonna break. Honestly, it's a heartbreaking situation that everyone else would definitely hate, and yeah, it's not gonna be worth it. So in that case, that might be is really, really something that nobody else would even look up to. Not gonna be the possibility that this is gonna happen, but you get the picture. But I'm rambling too much. I have to say that isolation and rejection can at least harm people, but rejection can kill more than isolation. Or is it vice versa? I don't know. Say something in the comments. Say something that what can harm you? Isolation or rejection? Is it a would you rather question? No, it's not. But in that case, that's going to be the end of this video. I'm rambling too much, so I'm going to say this. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to, I'm not going to force you. And this is Purple Sapphire signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, I guess so that might be making sense that people usually go into free mind for all of a sudden. And people will be like switching their minds off. And then just go all around the place and do little whatsoever. I get that. I get that a lot. But people say that okay, so what do you think? Isolation or rejection? Tell me down below.